At first glance you might think that this is a Gibson ES335, but a closer look at the headstock will tell you that it's actually a Yamaha version of that type of guitar. I'd hesitate to call it a copy, although technically it is. It's different though from 335, and we'll get to that when we get to this end of the instrument. The tuning machines are Yamaha branded sealed tuners in gold. All of the hardware is gold. Large tuning knobs, very easy to use, very accurate. The trademark Yamaha headstock with its inlay of the logo and crest. Coming onto the neck, it's a fixed neck, obviously. Goes with the territory. It's a mahogany neck as well, which echoes the Gibson construction, and it has very much those semi-chunky Gibson dimensions about it. Going to the fretboard, we start to find ourselves in different territory. This is an ebony fretboard, which is generally only put on higher end guitars, and not seen that often even on those these days. The fret markers are split block markers, again harking back to Gibson tradition. Fretboard is bound in cream, and those fret markers are mirrored by dots dots on the player's side. Moving to the pod, it's a semi-acoustic. In this particular case it's maple, which will brighten the sound, and teamed up with the mahogany will give hopefully a nice balanced sound tone to the guitar. The central block on these type of guitars is what holds the humbuckers and the bridge. Either side of that, the body is hollow, as can be seen through the F holes. It's a maple body, very nicely figured maple laminate on the top of ordinary maple, bound front and back. The finish is a tobacco sunburst, which is particularly pretty. It's actually a lot prettier than some of the photographs that you might see on the website. The hardware is all gold, Tune-O-Matic bridge standard. That's individual saddle for each string, stop tail, volume control and tone control for each of the pickups, so they're independent. And you have a three-way pickup selector, which in this case goes up and down rather than front to back. The scratch plate is floating. That's because there's a slight arch to the front and the back. The front arch, of course, prevents you from actually screwing a scratch plate to the body. The pickups are humbuckers. They're slightly hotter than you'd expect to find on a 335 type. They're Alnico V's. So the probably best thing to do is have a listen to those. So you'll hear, start at the bridge. Semi-acoustic, you'd not expect the 335 to overdrive in that fashion. Let's just show you the bridge humbucker as well. So there's a lot of grit in the sound. Hotter pickups, hotter sound, but that is not the end of the story. Each of the tone controls for the pickups is in actual fact a coil tap, so you can independently push coil taps. So when they're down you've got humbuckers, when they're up you've got single coils. So now with the pickups tapped, there's a whole different story. You take it to the neck single coil, and you've actually got some jazz happening there. So there we have it. It's a clever piece of guitar making, in my opinion. It's a very popular shape, very popular style. It goes across the genres. It goes across blues, jazz. You can see it in rock bands, notably Ocean Colour Scene and sort of Weller variety of rock music uses semi-acoustics, Epiphones and Gibsons quite a lot to get that sound. But it's cleverer than that because it actually straddles the sound of the Gibson ES335. You've got a heavier, more overdriven sound available from the humbucker, Alnica humbuckers, which you can then temper by cutting back to the single coils. So you're kind of crossing the two sides of what the Gibson sounds like. And the really clever thing is there are individual coil taps, so you can, using the pickup selector, the coil taps and the volume controls, blend these things in. Well, certainly you can play them in combination. I think maybe not blend them because the volume controls both become masters when both pickups are on. But you can mix humbucker, single coil, humbucker, single coil, whichever way you want to do it. So there's a lot more flexibility in this creature. It's a beautifully made instrument, and I don't think you will find much in that area to distinguish it from Gibson guitars. So this is the Yamaha SA2200. It's a versatile, beautiful, what more can I say?